Hello, y'all. We out here walking. Nice and easy. Trying to do good. Gotta build my heart back up and my muscles. During surgery, the lungs partially deflated, so that's also been a little bit of an issue, but here we are, going slow in a beautiful place. So it was spring a minute ago. Really, it was. And now it's summer. It's about 85 up here on this little trail. It's probably about 94 or 5 down in the valley. Let me stop for a minute. I have to do that a lot. Okay. So, things are going pretty good. Doc says I had to have been sick for a very long time from what he saw of that gallbladder when he took it out. It was not the right color, not the right shape. There was some kind of fatty deposit around it trying to protect my body. Well, been sick for 4 years. Folks are coming, I gotta be quiet. Uh-oh. I'll be here. You're welcome, y'all. You're welcome. Anyway. The folks at Utah are the walkingest, bikingest, outdooringest folks I've ever met, except for Wyoming folks. We do the same thing, but most of us are kind of working the land and horseback riding and such. I'm not going to say it's a bad life, it isn't. It's a wonderful life. Whew. The next shade tree. I'll be stopping there. Anyway, what should we talk about today? How about persistence? Now, persistence doesn't have to be fast, okay? Don't have to be a big muscly person to be persistent. Your frame of mind can be persistent. Setting your intention towards what you want to achieve. Oh, that's persistence. Me making it to the shade tree. Oh yeah, that's persistence. Again. I'm going to show you what I see. Hang on. Mount Timpanogos, I do believe. And if I'm wrong, I know somebody will tell me. But I drove my little car up here. Oh, it's just a little too hot for me to take down a convertible top. As our electromagnetic shield declines. Oh, choice. Look, a fork in the road. Those of us who are perhaps growing up our whole lives in the sun, now we have to be careful. A little dizzy. But there's this really pretty grove of aspen trees I want to get to. They're just right up here. Let's give it a try, shall we? So, the next thing to happen. I gotta go have my throat scoped. Yeah. There's something in there. When they say a frog in your throat, they might not be kidding. At least it doesn't hurt to laugh anymore. Shade tree. just for me. Oh, and some pretty flowers. Look like sweet peas. Ah. Let me turn this around and see if I can catch them for you. Hang on. Okay. They're right down here. Oh. There they are. Beautiful. Of course, the farther away you are, the harder it is to find things on a silly camera. Let me see, there's that, and then down, and then right there. I guess that's it. Anyway, they're beautiful. Coming back. I love these trees. I have always loved these trees. Do I hug them? Maybe. And you're going to hear four-wheelers and all kinds of stuff going on in the background. There's roads up here, and we're just kind of walking a fairly short distance, you know, between those things. I'm going to turn around and let you watch the trail for a while. Oh my goodness, let's make it a little smaller. How about that? How about right there? Here we go. Trees are beautiful. A lot of folks bring their horses up here and ride. I would too. Even old Festus would like this. Yep, way up there. Alright, this one's a little short because I'm getting out of breath pretty easy. I would have liked to have sent you some music today, but that hasn't happened, at least not yet. Maybe it'll happen after a little while. Anyway, I hear locusts. If you got the word right about me, I'm sorry. Listen, y'all, if you know somebody who's struggling, reach out a loving thought, a loving hand. I have some friends that are struggling right now, and sometimes I really don't know what to say. They're in pretty deep, but I love them and I tell them so. A moment of kindness can go a long way to somebody who's struggling. And I would hope you would find compassion to bring them a couple of minutes of joy. It smells good too. Well, anyway, I don't want to keep you hanging there for a long time. I just wanted to tell you I love you. This next Wednesday I'll get my throat scoped and we'll see what's going on with that. I'd kind of like to sing again, you know? I don't know, maybe that rough old voice would sound pretty good in a song, but it's hard to say. We'll just see what happens, and we'll adapt, we'll improvise, and we'll overcome. Anyway, take care of yourselves, and this is my 5 minutes of joy. I hope you can find 5 minutes as well. I know y'all bring it to me in all your comments and love. I'm sending it right back. Pew. Wait, it goes. Make it right, Melinda, make it right. It goes. Ah. Pew, pew, pew. Old people being young. What's up with that? Okay, I can walk a little faster now. It's downhill. Yay. Anyway, I love y'all. And I'll see you soon. And I'm hoping with a little music this time. That would be real nice. I love you. Y'all take care.